Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So as part of this video, we will learn how to capture screenshot and videos on a test failure in Playwright. Okay, I'll show you how to automatically capture the screenshots and videos when a specific Playwright test cases will fail. Okay, so this helps you to debugging and understanding like what exactly went wrong during the execution. So first of all, we will learn what are the benefits that you can get out of it. Like whenever you configure this kind of screenshot and videos for real test cases, what all benefits that you can get. The first benefit that you'll get is you can easy to do, easy to debug. So like it will be easy for you like on which specific page the test case got failed, and by looking at the video also you can easily capture why the test case got failed. And you also get some visual proof for the developers, and for the reporting perspective you can easily get a visual proof that on which page exactly it got failed. So this is basically will help you to show the management that this is the proof that because of this the test case got failed. Okay, and this is very useful for the CI/CD report. Okay, whenever you are executing a large number of test cases like 1000, 2000 test cases, then it will be easy to figure out in the CI/CD what exactly failed and when exactly this test case got failed. And the most important thing is right now you'll get over here is you can save the investigation time. Okay, so suppose you have given a report and you are being told to fix the test cases, and you can easily, without prior knowledge of the application, you can easily identify that because of which reason the test case got failed. So generally, the test case get failed because of two reasons. One is a script issue, and second one is the uh, um, actual application bug. Okay, so let's take an example. Okay, let me minimize this. So I've written one end-to-end test cases where I'm just using this credential. Let me show you what exactly I've written as part of my test cases. So in this script I'm just written where I've logged into the application. Okay, and I'll click this add to cart for the Zara code. Okay, and after that I'll click on the cart button, and after that I'll click on the checkout button, and here I'll just press some IND. So I'll click on India and I'll click on the place order, and I'm just verifying whether at the end I'm getting the thank you for the order uh, as a success message or not. So this is what I'm verifying. But as part of this verification, you can see what I'll do. So this is the test case is all about. You don't need to go through that logic. You just we'll just learn like how we can capture the screenshot and videos whenever our test case get failed. So what I'll do, so as part of this last verification, thank you for the order, what we'll do, see here I've added one assertion whether my thank you for the order message is successfully visible or not at the end after placing the order. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just remove the order so that the test case will fail in the last line, that is the 25th line. The test case will should fail. So I'm failing the test case just to verify whether my test whenever my test case will fail, whether it will show me this screenshot or not, and along with the failure stack trace. Okay, so let's check. So this is my test cases. I'll go to config file, and here under the default defined config, I'll use there is a attribute called screenshot. Okay, and here in the screenshot they have given three value. One is off, on, and only failure, and on first failure. We don't need to remember these things, but uh, whenever you like keep as off, then it will not capture any screenshot whenever your test case will fail. And if you keep it as on, then it will capture the screenshot whenever your test case execution will complete at the end of the page. What is the last page before closing the browser? So that page it will capture the screenshot. And in only on failure, it will do whenever your test case will fail, then it will capture the screenshot. And this on first failure is something like that. Whenever you have implemented the retry mechanism and your test case got failed for the first time, from the second execution onwards, it will capture the screenshot. Okay, so better to use this only on failure. Okay, only on failure. So this is the best way that you can configure into your project, that is only on failure. So it will only capture the screenshot whenever your test case will fail. Okay, so let's save this file and let's execute these test cases. Okay, so my test cases name is e2e spec.js. So to execute the test cases, we know npx playwright test, and you have to give the path of the file, right? Tests. After that, e2e.spec.js, and I will give as headed. So it will execute the test cases in a headed mode. Okay, so let's wait. The execution should start over here, and it will open the particular application, and it will enter the username and password, and it will perform the whole operation. Okay, so let's wait. See, it opened, and it should uh, enter the credential. Okay, login, and it will like click on the Zara code. Okay, right. So it stops over here because I've already told you that this thank you for order, I've removed this order and the test case got failed. And here if you can see, I've added expected timeout is 10 milliseconds. So I've increased from 5 to 10. Okay. So let's go to the test cases, and here it's saying error, expect locator to be visible failed. That is, locator by text is verifying thank you for the order. So actually looking for thank you for order, but I'm verifying thank you for the. So order is missing. So for that reason, the test case is failing. Okay. So on which line the test case got failed? 25th line. So if you can see, it is pointing the 25th line, and if you go to the test case, it is also failing the 25th line. See. Okay, so this is where the test case got failed because the text thank you for the order is not visible over here. Okay, so let's see, under the test result, we should see one screenshot. See, so this is the page, and by looking into the stack trace, you can see the test case. So on this specific page, by looking at the stack trace, you can figure out on this page the test case actually fails. Along with the stack trace, you can also easily find out the root cause. Okay, so the next one is video. So how to capture the video? Let's see that also. Let's again go back to the config file, and here you can also add video. Okay, for the video also we have few key and value pair, that is off, on, retain on failure, and on first retry. So what does it mean? Off means whenever your test case, whenever you keep it as off, then obviously it will not record any videos. Okay, and if you keep it as on, then for each test case execution, it will capture the videos. So if your test case is passing, then it is not at all required to capture the videos, because unnecessary it will uh, like uh, it will capture disk space, right? It will unnecessary, it will store your space, your storage space will unnecessary will fill up with mp4 videos. So on is not at all recommended. So retain on failure means whenever your test case will fail, then you will record, then your video should be recorded, and it will be captured under the test result. Okay, and one more is also there, so that is on first retry. So whenever you have implemented the retry mechanism, so whenever your test case failed for the first time, and it will retry the execution, on that it will record the video. So that is also not good, right? So better to use retain on failure. So in the case of screenshot, it is using only on failure, and in video you will use retain on failure. Better to use this. Okay, so I'll save this file, and here what I'll do, I will just delete this folder as of now. So in the execution, this test result should consist of the videos as well as the screenshot. Okay, so let's see. Let's execute the test case again. The same test case will execute. Okay, npx playwright test and the path, then hyphen hyphen headed. So let's see whether this time it should capture both screenshot and videos. So these are the few configuration that you have to set up in your project so that it will be easy for you whenever the test case will fail, because it will be easy to get the reason, the root cause why the test case got failed. It's because of your script issue or it's because of the actual application defect. Okay. So in this case, I've intentionally failed this test case. Okay. So let's check. If we click on the continue in idea, so here it will wait for 10 seconds. Okay, so see, we all know, right? So this is the same reason that because of this the test case got failed. Okay, but we will see whether the video is added or not. See, it will already capture the screenshot and this video also you can see. So previously, if you see, we have only captured the screenshot, right? See, this is the previous execution that we have ran, and this time before the screenshot it also captured the videos, and here you can see, it will, you can see every details over here. Okay, see, it entered the test cases, and total it took a 30 second to execute these test cases, and the rest of the 10 second it waited for the uh, expected timeout because we have given 10 second, right? See, so by looking into this you can easily identify whether, like, for which reason my test case got failed. Okay, so these are the few ways by using which we can able to. So these are things that should be recommended. That should, this configuration should be added. Okay, as part of your framework. Okay, so that's it for today's video. I hope you will get an idea how to capture the screenshot and videos for the failed test cases. We'll meet in the next video with some new and interesting topic. Till then, thank you. Goodbye.